What is up, Keto Filipino? And I'm here once again for another video, and it's been a while. It's been 2 days since I last uploaded, and I really missed you guys. By the way, if you're a new person, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I make keto vlogs for Filipinos, and if this works for you, and if you're not Filipino, then you're welcome as well. But I figured that I needed to really create a channel or YouTube channel which informs and helps other Filipinos really make the most out of the ketogenic diet, because there are a lot of people there who talk about out there, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, who talk about keto and they are really good, but most of them are not Filipinos. And yeah, I think that as Filipinos we really have to be more creative with our ketogenic diet. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Comment down below if you're already somebody who supports me by watching the videos. Please, I really want you to comment below. And also also this video is about checking up on you guys. How are you? How is your ketogenic diet journey so far? And later on I'm gonna be showing you the tests that I will be getting from the Ketone Test strips. Okay, so why don't we do that now? Okay, I'll be back. Alright, so before we go on to continue about how you are, you guys, I'm gonna show you. So I'm using this Ketone Test strips, right? And I already showed this to you guys. And again, for those of you who are interested to have one bottle, I can get you one. Just this is already 995, and if you're outside of Cebu, then you can add 100 pesos just for shipping, okay? Because I have to include shipping in the payment. So I tested my urine just now, and let's see where I am now. I don't know if this makes sense, I don't know, but I'm not negative, but I am trace. Trace means 0.5 or above, okay? So trace means only a trace amount of ketones are present in my urine. So here's the deal. Okay, before the deal, let me just ask you again, please write down in the comments below, how are you? How many months or weeks or days have you been in keto? Is there a difficulty in doing the keto? What are your results so far? I know that some of you already shared with me in the channel your results, and I'm glad that you have results now. But what are the further results? Especially for you guys who have lost a lot of water weight, the initial weight loss that you get and then you hit a plateau, probably that's the water weight. And we usually have that in the ketogenic diet, because when we don't have carbs, we lose water, because again, carbs makes our body hold water. So what are your results? Kumusta na kayo? Okay ba kayo? Are you enjoying the ketogenic diet so far? Are you enjoying the results? I hope so, because frankly guys, any diet should be enjoyed by the one who is doing the diet, right? It should not be something that restricts you. It should not be something that stresses you even more, because stress kills, right? Stress kills, and I don't want you to be that. I want you to enjoy the ketogenic diet just as much or even more than I do, because I'm enjoying the ketogenic diet. I love the results. I love it when people say, oh my gosh, you're so thin. And frankly, I actually know that I'm thin now. So I'm trying to build muscles as of the moment, but we will get to that in the future videos. But yeah, I hope that you are enjoying the ketogenic diet. It is very important, you guys, to enjoy it, because again, when you are stressed, stress hampers fat burning and insulin spikes because of cortisol and everything, and all of those stuff that get a chain reaction once you have stress. So are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough fat? I know there are no avocados yet. I know because Filipinos is not really season now, so hopefully by late of April or within May, June, we will have another round of avocado. So yeah, what I'm crazy about now is the almond milk. which is really tasty, although it is pricey, but it's better than the dairy milk because a lot of people react to the dairy to the lactose in the milk. So I'm crazy about that. I'm also still crazy about Zevia. By the way, I reached my lowest weight like 2 days ago, and I weighed 129.5 pounds. And before that I was yo-yoing with 134, 136, but then I really got serious again with my ketogenic diet, like really no carbs, like really small traces of carbs, and then I reached 129. But I had to decide, no, I'm not gonna go lower than that. I have to because that's not my goal. Okay, my goal is just to remain 134 and then lose most of the remaining fat with cardio or maybe lifting some weights, but that has yet to happen. So yeah, I'm just giving you an update. How about you guys? What is your lowest weight so far? I hope that you are feeling good, because again, ketogenic diet, one of the hallmarks of the ketogenic diet is that it gives you clarity, it gives you energy, it doesn't make you go hungry as often as you did before keto. So I hope that you're experiencing all of these even without the keto sticks, okay? Even without the keto sticks. So alright, thank you so much for replying and commenting. But now let's go to what I was trying to talk about earlier. So this is trace, okay? This is not negative, but it's trace. But let me talk to you about this, you guys. Okay, first thing, this is a good way, not the best way, but this is a good way of testing whether you have ketones in your body or not. Because I tell you, once your body produces ketones, acetate, acetone, acetoacetate, and beta hydroxybutyrate, all of those 3 kinds of ketones, when your body produces that, then you are definitely doing it the right way. So yeah, this is a good way to confirm that you are actually in ketosis, right? So, you know, especially in the initial weeks and months of keto, then you might want to have to grab a hold of this just to test if you're doing it right or not. Because again, once this any kind of color should make you happy, but of course there's a nuance to that, so I'm gonna explain that now. Ketone strips actually only test the excess ketones in your body, because your liver produces ketones, and the excess, the ketones that are not used by your body, it is flushed out to your urine. Okay, so this is not a very reliable way. I'll be honest, it's not really a reliable way to really know whether you're doing it like whether you are burning fat. Okay, that's it. I think that's it, because even if, for example, you can, if you have like the chart, if your ketone strips like has a color, then you can say, oh, I have ketones, but are you burning fat? Because it's a different thing. For example, what if you break your keto? So you've been keto for like 2 months now, right? And then you ate carbs. So when you eat carbs and then your body senses the carbs, high carb in your body, then what will happen to the ketones that your body has already created? It will be flushed to your urine. So your body may be running now on carbs, but still when you take a leak, it may show that it has ketones, but those are the excess ketones now. So that's a crude way of explaining it. Again, you can research more about this, you can listen to other people who can explain it better than I do, but I found that this is not really a good, like the best way. The best way is still the blood ketone meter. So you have to prick yourself, and blood test is still the best. It's the top of the line way to know whether you have ketones or not. So again, you also want to go for trace up until moderate. Okay, you don't want to have lots and lots of ketones, like large amounts of ketones, because that may not be a good sign, because your body is supposed to use the ketones, right, for energy. So again, yeah, this is how you read it. So if you are negative, then that's what it is. You don't have ketones in you're not in ketosis. But again, you are going for the trace up until the moderate. So you know how I do it when I take a test, and when especially I usually go get the small amount, the pinkish color. So that tells me I'm in ketosis, and that for me is good. I don't want to be overboard, like large one time. Like, yeah, I explained it to you earlier in the earlier videos. I also reached moderate, so it was a purplish, there was a purplish hue to it, but I didn't want that. I wanted to be like small, between small and moderate. So yeah, I really want it to be nutritional ketosis. Alright guys, and just a reminder, when you are initially in ketosis, like less than 2 months, or yeah, about that time, you will score higher in the ketone test strips. But as you maintain ketosis, as you do the diet, your liver will just have more enzymes to break down the fat, and your body will become more efficient in breaking down the fat. So that's why even if you're really in ketosis, you might score low in the ketone strips. So again, this is not really the like 100% reliable. Okay, again, this could just, for those of you who are starting the diet, are you doing it? You're asking, am I doing it? Am I having ketones? Am I breaking down fat? Am I fat adapted? So this could confirm that you are doing ketosis, but again, this will not really 100% tell you a lot of things, only that you have excess ketones in your urine. But that tells you already a very big thing, because once you have ketones, that means your body is producing ketones and you are in ketosis. Okay, so I hope that you learned something from this, you guys. And yeah, shout out to all of you who are supporting by watching the video. I hope that you live the life that you want, that you reach the health goals that you have for this year. And I'm excited because I'm gonna be 1 year in ketosis on May 13th this year, and I will be I'm planning to really have my cholesterol and blood tests checked, just to know where I am in my journey. This is the plan. I really hope that I would be able to have that, but I hope that everything is in place. And yeah, I'm feeling great. A lot of things that happen, you know, I don't really get hungry that much. I eat what I want to eat, except the carbs and the sugar, of course. And once in a while, I do, just to be honest with you, just to be very transparent, once in a while I do join my wife in eating a bit of bread here, just a little bit, and some stuff that I get to spend with my family, because sometimes I feel like I'm really trying to distance myself from them by the food that they eat and I eat. So yeah, but I always get into ketosis like a day after, or a few hours after. I test my ketones after eating bread and the carby stuff. Then after like 1 hour, I'm not in ketosis, like really zero. But after a few hours of fasting, I then get back into ketosis, like if not, it's the next day or 2 days after. So I do easily get into ketosis right away, easily, fast. And I hope that you experience that as well. So I don't want to babble, I don't want to keep you long. I just really wanted to make this video to show you how to read the results of ketone strips, and also to check up on you guys. I hope that you really are enjoying the ketogenic diet. See you tomorrow, and remember, stay keto Filipino.